we're gonna grab both our chucks. I have some different training pair of chucks today, just because I wanted to highlight. Now these are very different weighted. If you have the same weights, it definitely works better. This might work a little bit against me, but let's just kind of work on getting you down with the very basics of chucks to start with, okay? So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna assume you know the figure eight. I'm gonna try to turn this up just a hair. It looks like it's a little dark. Hopefully it's not too bright when I do this here. All right, so hopefully you know how to do a figure eight. A figure eight is basically where you're creating two circles. One's crossing to your right, and as it hits 12 o'clock, it slashes down to the left and it creates a circle. Every time it hits 12 o'clock, every time your chuck is at 12 o'clock, we're slashing over. I'm not gonna go over that too much, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna take two chucks, we're gonna swing them at the same time. So one's going up, the other one's going up at the same time, like so. If you need help, bob your hands up and down like so. The moment they're both at 12 o'clock, we're gonna swing it and we're gonna cross. Now, when you're first starting, what I'd like you to see is just cross and back, cross and back. So basically, if you don't have them, it'll look like this: circle, cross here, cross there. If you don't have chucks, just practice this motion here. Cross your body and up, and then, outside. So basically, your arms are crossed and it's going up, and then it's going by your hips and up. Cross and up, here and here, here and here. If I have both, it'll be here and here. If you feel comfortable with that, see if you can do this. See if you can do this with your arms crossed. So we're crossing, and see if you can hold the chucks like this. Okay? We're gonna go the opposite way too. You want to be able to go the opposite direction too. So cross and up, cross and up, cross and up. They're actually a lot harder to do. Usually we do wrist rolls or we do some other fancy motion like a 3-beat weave, which actually makes it a little easier. But these 2 beats are really good to know, especially for beginning. So we're gonna cross and over, cross and over, cross and over. And the moment our chucks are swinging to the outside, see how the chucks are swinging to the outside of the body? Instead of crossing over, what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull it down towards our armpit. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna do like a really tiny figure eight. Instead of a giant figure eight where we're crossing over here to create the circles, we're gonna create the circles right here. Whoops. We're gonna create the circles right here. And then as soon as it gets up to our armpit, we're gonna hold up our arms and we're gonna let it kind of feed into our armpits. Now, if you can't get the feeling of this, just kind of hold up your arms and see if you can just tap. Now, if you can see where my hands are, it's almost like I'm a bat or something. Or like you're trying to give someone your stinky armpit. It's like that. Your armpits are up and your hands are just kind of up there tucking. Once you can get that motion down, like this, see if you can try to push your elbows in until you can clasp them. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's a very beginner move. That's a basic move. That's no problem, I'm sure. Here. If not, just keep practicing it. The next thing we're gonna do is so the way I'm getting out of the clutch, because we're doing a double clutch, is I'm flicking forward like this. So I'm just basically, it's almost like these are moving forward and it flicks to the outside. So here, outside, inside, outside, grab. Or outside, cross, grab. So if I'm over here, I can either do my figure eights to the outside and grab, or I can cross and grab. Not too hard, practice that. If you need help, just keep working on that one. The next thing we're gonna do is a couple of new moves from the clutch here. Gosh, there's so many fun ones. So the next one we're gonna do is we're just gonna see if we can, from underneath the armpits like so, we're just gonna basically pull this over our shoulder instead of underneath our armpit. And the way this works, if you need to, just practice with one, just lift your elbow out. Just pull your elbow out, like here. Out and down, out and down. Simple, right? Take the other one and do the same thing. So as you notice, my elbow's out here. As it comes down, it's clasping in. This in itself doesn't look that cool. I'm gonna give you a little trick though. If I'm doing it over to this side, it looks better because we're creating circles. Also, what helps is the timing of it. So if we go at the same time, it looks different than if I have a chase pattern. The chase pattern, which is called split time, is a little bit more tricky, and that's what I want you to work on. If you can just do this here, so both up, both down, see if you can go right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. just do this first, right, left, and then see if you can just do it in one motion. This is more of a chasing pattern instead of this. To me, this kind of has like a very sequential, almost robotic feel, whereas the chasing patterns, that's where you get all the really cool motions. So, yeah, chasing patterns. The very basics of this is up, up, down, down, up, down, down. Now we're gonna do another one, and this is gonna look a little bit trickier than it actually is. We're gonna shoot it down towards our inner thigh, but we're not gonna go for the crotch, okay? So if you're aiming straight between your legs, you are in trouble. Don't do that. Basically, we're going to push it straight down, but we're gonna kind of stand in a V. I'm gonna see if I can get this to lower just a little bit so you can see this better. So when I'm here, I'm gonna widen my legs just a little bit, even kind of like bend my knees, and this is gonna go straight down. Now, here's the thing, you guys. Even if you do hit your groin, which is really hard to do, even if you do hit it, it'll only hurt if you hold back. Like if I hold my hand here, well, bam, that's gonna hurt. Even if it's down here though, it's gonna wrap around and just hit my booty, which is no big deal. So make sure that the chain is down by your legs. You can almost touch your thighs with it. So now what we're gonna do, up, up, down, down, up, up, clutch, clutch. Up, up, down, down, up, up, clutch, clutch. On the side, it looks like this, up, down, up, clutch. From here, it's up, down, up, clutch. Or if we go slowly, 1, 2, leg, leg, which won't look like anything too bad. And remember, just kind of bend your knees and just kind of let your legs slap. Now, if you notice, I'm taking a very wide stance. If you have a closed stance, obviously, this is more of a problem. Never put so much focus on my groin in any video. So we're here. Keep it nice and wide. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just keep working on that one. Do that a few more times. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Now let's go the opposite direction. So before we were going shoulder, leg, leg, shoulder, shoulder, armpit, armpit. Now we're gonna go leg, leg, shoulder, shoulder, armpit, armpit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do this one at a time first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we're going. Now again, you may want to wear a cup if you feel scared of this move. But generally speaking, as long as you have a wide stance and your hand is going straight down and not straight in the middle, as long as it's going straight down from your armpits, here, you should not be hitting your crotch. So here, leg, leg, shoulder, shoulder, armpit, armpit. Perfect. And then the other one is shoulder, shoulder, leg, leg, shoulder, shoulder, armpit, armpit. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna make this doubles month. I am going to teach you all different kinds of double nunchuck moves. We're starting at the basics. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope to see some of you guys on Patreon as well. And the website's almost ready, and I'm really excited. It's gonna be out in 1 to 2 weeks, so all my patrons can also access that. It's gonna be pretty sick. Anyways, thanks again for following along with me. I really appreciate it. We're up to 30,000 freaking subscribers. That's awesome. Anyway, send me a message if you need anything, and happy spinning. Enjoy.